Okay, anyone wishing to speak in support?
I apologize for kind of breaking from the program here, but I am Councilman Scott Davis of the 5th District here in Metro Nashville, Davidson County. I think both sides of this issue, they have both well-meaning intentions. We have a freight yard of trucks back there. We have truckers coming in 24 hours a day. And the company has met with merchants. They met with the trailer park. We had a meeting at the Dickerson Road Merchants meetings twice and several other small meetings. The company went far and beyond the call of duty. And I think both sides will admit that. But one thing that really troubles me right now, not just the phone calls I'm getting from the citizens of the trailer park, but the misguided phone calls. Mr. Davis, please do not bring a junkyard to back of my house. Mr. Davis, the junkyard will stir up dust, and the junkyard, the cars are going to be being crushed all night long, Mr. Davis. That concerns me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would not bring a junkyard to the back of your house. This is not a junkyard. I want to do a comparison. Tom Negri, Lowe's Vanderbilt Hotel. I want to bring a hotel, a nice luxury hotel to your district. I don't know what a hotel looks like. So let's go over here to Apollonia Inn and do a comparison to Lowe's Vanderbilt. People were taken to a junkyard to do a comparison, and that's unfair. I mean, regardless if you're for this or against this, we cannot compare Burger King to Ruth Chris. I'm sorry. You know, both places have their meaning. Unfortunately, I eat more at Burger King than Ruth Chris, but I can't sit here and let my citizens be misguided. LKQ is a great company. And I'm not just saying that because I want them to come here and employ my citizens. I do want them to do that, but I already have people that live in my district that are employees of this company. Mr. Davis, please let people know this is not a junkyard. Will you call AutoZone a junkyard? And as far as noise, I don't know the technical term for the name of the machine. I'm not in that business. But the machine, as someone will explain to you, sounds like you crushing a water bottle. They don't compress the cars so it's a loud noise. And plus, where that will be taking place is going to be a building farthest away from the trailer park. Now, we talk about Schwab School. I spoke with the principal of that school. She is not speaking in behalf of Metro Public Schools, number one, and she has no really dog in the fight because she's resigning. Her issue with the trailer park is that people cut through to get to the school, which she's okay with playing on the playground after hours and during the summertime. She loves the kids and the people over there. Her issue is every place has its unsavory citizens. You know, I have them in my neighborhood. Everybody has them in their neighborhood. Some people go in the back of the school and do drugs. There's a homeless encampment back there, which Metro Police has been great helping us, you know, find them another place to live. Those are their concerns, not LKQ. And I just want to make that clear. You're going to hear Schwab School. You heard about MDHA. Joe Kane climbed on the roof of that building. I want to give Joe Kane a big thumbs up because he climbed up there trying to find and look for those trailers or where the site will be. He could not see it. This is off of Lucas, not on Dickerson Road. Let's get that clear. And once again, this is not a junkyard. I'm going to go to the extent to prove how good this company, I want to do something that no other council person has done. I've talked to the company out of my own pocket, not out of the city's budget at all. I want to charter a bus and take them. I want to buy lunch too, because it's going to be a 2-hour drive to their closest facility to do the comparison. I want them to run their car compressor so they can hear it. They're going to pave the area so there's no more dust. The truckers come in 24 hours a day off of Dickerson Road. Now, I could talk about truckers. My cousin is a trucker. And he tells me about the area. When he comes there to transfer a load, some of his other buddies get on the call, and they're wanting to know about certain other not-so-cool activities, because we all want to fight crime in the area. And you'll decrease crime because there'll be no more of those 2% bad truckers that are picking up certain ladies off of Dickerson Road and behind that motel. And I just got to say it, I live across the street from a real junkyard. I live across the street from Hilltop Salvage. They're crushing cars, they're doing all kinds of stuff. They don't want LKQ to come because this is how you're supposed to do this kind of business. You're not supposed to make a lot of noise. You're not supposed to have junky cars sitting out there. You're not supposed to have dust going everywhere because you're supposed to pave it. You're supposed to do the crushing indoors on a machine that makes just a popping noise. And you're supposed to drain the fluids and then ship them somewhere else to be recycled. You're not supposed to do it right there in the ground. I feel like the people in my district have been misled. Not intentionally, but their closest comparison is a Hilltop Salvage or somewhere else. And that's not their fault. But it's up to me as their councilman to give them a good comparison. If you do not have a Ruth Chris in your town, you would think that it's another small-time burger joint, because they have great hamburgers, but they have, what we all like, steak, shrimp, and that's the only comparison that, that I could just think that everyone may know of, or, a fancy hotel and comparing it to the Appalachian Inn Motel. That's a travesty, and we cannot do that. And I just want the Planning Commission, however you vote, to make a decision today. For this. They've been through several meetings. They've talked to all the players. And I understand, I respect the trailer parks, decision to change their mind. I respect that. I change my mind all the time. I'm not even gonna lie. But give us a fair assessment. Don't call this a junkyard, because you cannot compare it. And I wish we had time to show you the video that a lot of us have seen about LQK, how they do business, to kind of clarify that. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bring a junkyard to your area. I really don't. But give it a chance. Go and see their facility. Not on your dime, not on the trailer park's dime, but on this poor public servant's dime. And I'm willing to do that. And I'm sorry to get off the mic a little bit, but this is how important it is to me. All right? Because you're calling me and telling me that I'm bringing a junkyard, or they're bringing a junkyard. It's an unfair assessment to make. And that's all. I'm going to ask for some time at the end, so I apologize for being long-winded. But thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen, and I will yield the rest of my time. Thank you.